I remember my first car. It was 1990 white Lincoln Town car. It was used, obviously. It has some things. The gas thingy didn't really work, so I had to go to the gas station every now and then to make sure that I didn't get stuck in the road. The radio didn't work. I fixed it so I could hear some music. The AC only had a 1 speed. It was either really cold or it was off. But it was mine. It was an awesome gift from my parents, and it was my very first big responsibility. And that's how I saw it, as a responsibility, because it was mine. Yeah, it was, if you would, it was in my dominion. It was mine to use however I want it. But it was also my responsibility. And so thinking of this gets me thinking on the Genesis story, Genesis 1:26, where God gives dominion of creation pretty much to Adam, to humanity. And it's mind-boggling to me to see how we've misunderstood that message of dominion, of ruling, of subduing. There's a bunch of translations for that word, but it's pretty much saying that the world is ours, okay? And we may use it however we want. But if something is ours, then that same something, because we have ownership over it, then it's also our responsibility. You see what I mean? Because the same way that my car was mine, and I could go whatever I wanted with it, wherever I wanted, I could do whatever I wanted to it, it was still my responsibility. I had to take care of it. And in the same way, I see the world. And it's sad to see, as of today, the Amazon forest has been burning for the past 20 days. It's the biggest ecological system in our world, in our planet. It is, as it's been called before, the lung of the world. It is how the world breathes, in other words, and nobody's covering it. No news sites, nowhere. It's not news. It's not more important than what this singer said or what this president did. Nah, let's just let it burn. Where did we lose our sense of responsibility of our domain? I mean, it is ours, Yeah, we can do whatever we want with it, but it'll only last us as long as we care for it. That's it. There's no second chances. We messed this one up, and there's no going back. And it's frustrating because I see plastic bags, straws, paper, just trash in general, in the streets, in the ocean, everywhere in the world has felt the damage that we've done to it because we had this sense of ownership instead of responsibility. I cannot believe that God, who created everything with so much love, gave us the world for us to just destroy it. Don't we respect what God created? I mean, yes, God created us in God's image, but this is still creation. We're just still part of creation. We're not more important than the plants and the animals and the earth. That's my point. My point is that this is not just our playground. This is not just a place for us to do whatever we want with it. It's also a responsibility. And if we burn it, then it's burnt. So the same way that my car, if I didn't check the oil constantly, if I didn't check that the coolant was not leaking, if I didn't do all those checks, the car would just break down. Period. Because my car was awesome, but it was pretty badly used and damaged. So I had to take care of it. And I feel right now we're, with our world, with our planet, we're in that stage. It's been pretty badly used, and we must take care of it. So, dominion over the animals and subduing the fish and, you know, all these things that the Genesis story says. My friends, it's just saying that the world is ours. So what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it?